Do you want your dream speed cubes so badly but you just can't quite afford them? Well, take notes kids, because I'm going to show you how to get your speed cubes for 100% free. So, most of you watching this probably just have a Rubik's brand. Let's change that. So now you've got yourself a speed cube and you've been practicing a lot. So you feel like it's time for an upgrade. So all I want you to do is do that new J-perm you learned, and you'll find yourself with the most expensive 3x3 on the market, the GAN 12 Maglev. So now that you're a real cuber, you've definitely been watching a lot of Brian Sun's YouTube videos. So you'll probably know how to do the RUSUA perm. Whoa, look, you've got yourself a 4x4. So after vigorously learning how to solve this massive cube, you finally realize it's time for a treat. So you've decided to make your first mod. It certainly isn't much, but you're definitely proud of it. So after putting your insane Rubik's Cube math skills to the test, you figured out that 1 + 4 = 5. So what do after you get a new cube? You learn how to solve it, of course. So after a long, painful day of learning how to solve the 5x5, you think it's time for a change. You realize there's still one cube you don't have, a 2x2. So you use your math skills again and break it down. Now, not only do you have a 2x2, which you find way easier after learning the 5x5, but you also have a really cool 3x3 with super clean purple internals. Because why not? Who doesn't want a special colorful cube? So after a while of trying to figure out what your main speed cube should be, you finally decide to switch back to the GAN. But you've also just learned about the WCA, so you really want to try some cool, unique puzzles. So, you all know what time it is. Shopping spree. Oh look, it's a skube, and it's GAN. It takes you a little while to figure out how this turns, but once you figure it out, you look up a tutorial to learn how to solve it. And after learning some cool finger tricks, you realize you should probably learn how to solve your pyramids too, since you bought that on your shopping spree. And after only a few minutes of practicing, you actually teach yourself how to solve it. So you think it's time for a challenge. So, as all cubers do, you buy yourself an upgrade. You learn that this cube is actually quite challenging, but after mastering your inner Jedi skills, you decide to try a harder challenge. So, you decide to get yourself not 1, not 2, not even 3, but 4 new dodecahedron puzzles. Now these will be quite a challenge. But like you've learned from your past experience, you realize that you can do anything that you put your mind to. So you get a new challenge, the 9x9. This seemed very hard at first, but after learning it was just like the 5x5 and solving it quite a few times, a non-cuber comes up to you and asks, the devil question of cubing. Is that a 10x10? You realize this is an odd number cube, and to be a qualified cuber, you need to have a 10x10. So, you decided for an upgrade. So again, summoning the forces of your inner Jedi skills, you get yourself the beast of all Rubik's Cubes. Now that's a 10x10. But seriously though, if you do want all of these cubes for a way cheaper price, you can get them at teamcubicle.com with discount code Kewbix. Now that's a better deal. Oh no, I never even thought about where I'd put all of these.